I'm just now waking up.
Hey guys, this is Steven Jones, or Steven Jones, or J-Owns, whatever you guys like to use. So, I met this guy in the Poke Ladder because it's not Cerebi, and he leads with Vigoroth because that's what people at the Poke Ladder do. They use Vigoroth. And I use Persian, and I'm pretty sure he probably went for his own fake out there. But I'm faster because I'm a Persian. And he sucker punches there while I U-turn. I really wasn't expecting that, just because normally I can just U-turn out with ease. So that was kind of bad. So here I go for the sleep powder because I U-turned into my jump bluff, and he has Vital Spirit. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys or pull any BS like, oh, that was a misclick, or oh, you know, I thought he was going to switch. I was trying to make a cool prediction because I don't know what Vital Spirit is, and you know, it's pretty bad. So I just switched into my Torkoal and set up some Stealth Rocks and Flamethrower one of his substitutes. And here I know his Encore will end, so I switch into my Jump Bluff, and his Encore does end, and I'm going to Encore him into Substitute again. And he switches into Sharpedo, and I just go for the Sleep Powder, and it's asleep. So I switch right back out into my Persian. And once Persian's there, I just go straight for the U-turn instead of wasting a turn for Fake Out. And he switches into Meganium, and it does pretty decent damage. Well, I guess you could call it decent damage considering I'm a Persian. And Persian goes back, and I go right into Ninetales. And Ninetales, I just sent out to scare off the Meganium for now. And I switch right back into my Jump Bluff. And I go for a Stun Spore here, and it misses. And that kind of sucks. I was pretty upset about the miss. I mean, I guess not, just because Parahacks is kind of fun. So he Whirlwinds me right back into Ninetales, and I can't ask for better from a Whirlwind. And I know all he can do here is use either Whirlwind again or go for a Nightshade, which he does. So I go for the Nasty Plot. And since I got my Nasty Plot, I go for the Fire Blast. And it one-hit KOs this Noctowl, because Ninetales doesn't care about 404 HP or 320 special defense or any Pokesav stupid Pokemon. So he goes into Negro, and I just leave in Ninetales as Death Fodder. Or I was also kind of thinking I might outspeed it because it might be in Durasalic Berry, but it's not. So I go for the Fake Out here, and there goes the Medicham. And I switch right back into Babylon, my Slowking, because I know I can take a Psycho Cut. And he gets a crit. And the crit doesn't matter, like, remotely at all, but it's still a crit, and it still half makes up for the 5 turns of sleep this Sharpedo gets, which is pretty awesome. And so I can't really do anything to Sharpedo, so I switch into Tauros and get my Intimidate on it. I'm just going to go for the return, but he switches right back out into his Meganium. And I guess it's the Meganium's Death Fodder, because there's no way this guy could have expected to take 2 returns from a Tauros, because Tauros is the best Pokemon in the game, if you guys didn't know. And down goes the Meganium. And he switches right back into Negro, and since he outspeeds me, I just switch into Torkoal. And I was kind of afraid of a 2-hit KO from a high jump kick or something, but once I saw that he was brick breaking, I just kind of laughed, because I know I can take a brick break no matter what it is, because Torkoal's amazing. And I go for the Will-O-Wisp, and he switches into Vigoroth, and the Will-O-Wisp misses, and that's like the 3rd miss, or something like that. And that also makes up for the 5 turns of sleep. So he goes for a Yawn. I just go straight for the Flamethrower, because I know I'll break his sub, or I can take whatever attack he tries to hit me with. And he goes into Sharpedo and gets more Stealth Rocks damage that I set up from before. I go into Persian, and I go for the Fake Out now, because if it does take it and does wake up, I want it flinching. And his Rough Skin kills me, but Sharpedo dies too from the Fake Out, which is pretty awesome. I didn't expect Persian to be that cool when I made him. So I switch into my Jump Bluff because he has a Focus Sash, and he can take whatever this Medicham's trying to hit him with. And he uses Thunder Punch. I was like, oh, I resist it. Then I was like, wait a minute, no, I don't resist it. I part Grass. I'm Grass and Flying, so I don't resist it. Anyways, I don't know why I took that hit. I really think Jump Left should die from the Thunder Punch. But I get my Stun Spore and Swagger off on him, and I can outspeed him with Tauros now and kill him. So he goes into Magnetic Trick, and Magnetic Trick goes down from one return also, because I guess he's choice specs, or not choiced anything, I don't know why. But anyways, that was a pretty good battle. I enjoyed it. Hey guys, today's question of the day is nothing, because they're not funny.
It's not the same.